Alright, hope you all are doing well. So today is the follow-up video to my Roughryder Tater Skin Brown Burlap micarta, there we go, I can talk, Congress knife, and to talk about the updates that I made to the knife so that I can use it. Because there are a lot of really good things about this knife, but there was one pretty severe flaw with this knife that for me essentially made two blades unusable. So the issue was, you can see the nail nick here. Now these aren't the deepest nail nicks in the world, but the problem was, because I've already fixed it so I can't show you, is the nail nick was basically, you could see the top of it right at the top edge of the knife. And I could not get those two small blades open. They're the same blade. I know in the video I got one of them open, but it wasn't consistent. So I really had to do something to make it work. So I was able to grind away some material on the handle and open it up, and I just grabbed my Dremel case. So if I sounded funny, I just stepped away. So I ground away some material using the drum sander bit. Now I did try the kind of grinding metalish thing, that didn't do anything. But as you can see, now the nail nick is visible. I ground away quite a bit. Now I did reach out to Roughryder. Now I reached out to Roughryder not to, now I've heard, Roughryder, these at least, they have a lot of budget knives, but I haven't heard anything bad about them. I did see after I bought this, somebody posted a review on Smoky Mountain Knife Works basically saying the same thing. I reached out to them. I told them I was modifying it, so I wasn't going to be asking for a replacement or anything. But, companies have reputation, and I just wanted to let them know that this knife had issues, and I bought it from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and it looked like somebody else had the same issue, so just made them aware. But I did ask them how to, I want to get this micarta looking like this. So what they did to essentially seal it, because I like to get that sealed so it looks, anybody that knows traditional knives knows that's wrong, but general person might see it and say, oh, wow, it looks normal. And I did the same on this side. And now these blades open up very easy. But how did I do that? Now they still do have a really strong pull. So what I did, so I got my Dremel cutting wheel, and if you're looking at it just from afar, you can kind of tell because these are a little darker, got the ridges. These no longer have the ridges. But I put this in a vise. Now when I put this in a vise to both sand these down and sand those down, I encased the knife in paper towel, just so I didn't scratch the micarta or the shield. But I took the Dremel cutting wheel and just deepened those, because before, as you can see, I have no thumbnail yet. I was able to open it. Before, there was nothing to, and I can pull this, the thumbnail would just pop off. But now that I deepen those nail nicks, it is very easy to open those blades. And the thing, I do really like this knife, which is another reason why I didn't want to send it back, because I figured if I sent it back, what are they going to do with it? They're probably going to trash it. And to be honest, with the blades, these blades are, this one could be checked up. It's not bad at all. Now this is thicker than normal paper. Oops. This is operator error. I apparently can't cut today. It isn't like laser beam sharp, but it is quite sharp. Now let's go with this side. And geez, there you go. So as you can see, it cuts just fine. So, and the other blades are gosh, they're really nice and sharp. So I am overall really impressed with this knife. And as you can see, once I properly use the tool, it cut just fine. That was more on the user, not the knife. But yeah, it is. Is it the sharpest knife? Does it maybe need to be stropped and just touched up a little bit? You know, probably could. It wouldn't hurt, but overall, it came out of the package just fine. So I will be using this knife quite a bit in the future. I do like the, you saw the two little blades. Oops. And there are your two main blades. Get the yellow out of the way. So yeah, it's actually a really nice knife. And for, I think it was $14.99. And the steel is 440 razor sharp steel. So it doesn't specify A, B, or C, but yeah, we'll see how it holds up. But I think it was well worth the time that I took to be able to get at the blades. And I do really like the knife, so we'll see how it holds up and how well it works out for me. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll put a link in the I will put a link in the video, but buyer beware. If you get it, you may have to do something like this to get it working. But now that I got it working, I will definitely give Rough Ryder another try with a different style knife. Like I said, I like everything about it, but the access to those two blades was just a little rough for me, but I made it work. And there is some pride in fixing your knife and essentially bringing a knife that wasn't necessarily the most usable up to par. Yeah, there's a little bit kind of a good feeling when you do that. So take care, have a good one. Hope you all enjoyed.